Welcome back, folks, for another heated glove review at ALCHEMOTO's garage. So this time round we are going to be reviewing the heated gloves from Saviorheat. What a cracking product this is. So let's bring you guys closer and show you what's in the box. Okay folks, so when Saviorheat contacted me and says, would you like to review our latest heated gloves, who am I to say no? And obviously we've just done another review, and it's nice to compare that to those, and also again to top brands like Gerben, which I wore through last year's winter season. So what's in the box? Let's take a look. So it's nice to see a well-packaged product arrive on your doorstep. Look at this. So this is how they arrive. Now this is up to 10 hours of heat. It has a Bluetooth app as well, which you can have on your phone for controlling the temperature. Fast charge, 2 hours to fully charge the batteries, and waterproof and breathable. So here we go. So these particular gloves are goatskin leather, as most are. We'll take a closer look in a minute. We've got the charging unit here, which is a wall mount charger unit to both gloves there. So that's probably why you get a good fast charge, whereas some of them are on the USB device only. So it is a mains controller, which obviously if you're out in the field might be a problem, but I think you can also use a USB charger from elsewhere as long as you've got these plugs. Instruction manual and a nice little carrier bag. Saviorheat. Solaris. Let's have a look at this. At the core of our brand is Solaris, representing the sun, a promise of a brighter, warmer future where humanity, nature and technology are united. The batteries are the usual 7.2 volt batteries, which you find in most heated gloves here. So it's a polymer battery. These ones are just charged on the phono type connection. Here again is not compatible with any of the typical bike wired, hardwired stuff from like Gerben's or Keys. I think they are slightly bigger, but still it's the battery product that we're reviewing, and that's all we're interested in. Okay, so the gloves themselves, goatskin leather, and we have a fabric here at the back, but the main part is goatskin. So we've got the usual protection here and here, but the overall quality looks pretty excellent as usual. Stitching's fine. I do like this material here as well. Obviously, with it being goatskin, they will take a little bit of water, but there is a lining inside as well. They are also 3M insulated like the last pair of gloves. So there's 70% polyester and 30% leather, and the inner shell is 100% polyester. The fit on these, like I said, I am an XL in glove. Again, is true to form. It's just to the end of my fingers there. There's a little bit on the little one, which is too much. I'm not too concerned about that. You can pull that up. And obviously you've got a Velcro type adjuster here for tightening them up around your wrist. All in all, the first pull of these in, they do feel like a quality glove. They are very, very comfortable. So all we're going to do now is put the battery in, turn up the heat, and do the temperature test on these guys. So with these, you haven't got a zip on here, you've got a Velcro type opening. And then you can see you've got the plug in here. So all we do is take the cap off the plug, which we don't need, pop that into there, and then pop it into the opening inside the glove. Again, no dramas there, and then Velcro, so that's it. It's easy as that. These have 3 heat settings, so again, we hold down the button. Straight away goes to the hot setting, and you can see it's searching for the Bluetooth here, which I've not actually got onto my phone just yet, but we'll just put that on the phone now. Obviously it's searching for the Bluetooth, but I'm using the phone for recording, so I'm not going to put the app on just yet. Okay, press it again, hold it down a couple of seconds. We're going to the medium heat setting, which is the amber. Hold it down briefly and onto the blue. So through the settings again, onto the green, sorry. So we've got the green low, amber, green. One more time, red, press it once, again, amber, and then the green low setting. So you've up to 10 hours heat on the green setting, so I believe. Yeah, 9 to 10 hours on the low setting, medium setting 5 to 6 hours, and on the hot setting 2.5 to 3 hours of heat. So again, yeah, 3M insular, 3000 milliamp battery, 3 seconds to warm up. They do have touchscreen apparently, according to the site. I can't see on there though whether it is. We'll try that when we're out on the road. Bluetooth app control. We have a timer function as well, which is quite handy. So it's goat leather and they are windproof and waterproof. So these retail around £126 in the sale. They do have some Black Friday deals on or coming up on their website. And as usual, I will put a link in the comments section to these gloves if you want to have a look on their site and see what you think. I actually think they're a really quality glove. There's no difference with these. All the other ones that are tested in comparison to the likes of Gerbing. I can't really compare to Keys because I've not really had a pair of those to test. But the quality in the leather, the stitching, the material, there is no doubt there is no difference between these or a top higher end of product that's going to cost you another 50, 60 to £100 more than these. So for £130 in the sale, what a cracking pair of gloves. So the only thing I'm going to do now, like I said, is whip up the temperature control, stick the probe in here, and then see what the comparison is to what the website says. Okay, so we go to temperature. This is a brilliant little multimeter, this. I'm loving this. So at the moment, 8 degrees Celsius. It's actually around 6 or 7 degrees in the garage, 45. Put this inside the glove, and straight away we can see the temperature's going up. Okay, so we went up to 90 degrees there. There we go, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. So we're going up in the right direction, folks. Okay, folks, so it's safe to say I think these are maxing out around 52 degrees Celsius, 126 degrees Fahrenheit. I suppose it does depend where the temperature probe is in the glove as well, because they do have the hot spots and the cold spots. If I do move the temperature probe around, we can see it's on 126 there. If I do move it around a bit, you will get a little bit of a fluctuation there, 120, 118, 115, 130. So it will fluctuate when I move that probe around. And as I pull it to the end of the glove, you can see we're starting to lose the temperature range. Back down to 97 degrees and 90 just inside the glove. So I mean, there's quite a lot of heat in there that's going to keep you warm through that winter period. Last plug, if you want one of these Kai Wheats, it's the HT118A, and again, check out the link that's going to be in the comments section for one of these. A cracking little unit with the backlight on as well. Brilliant piece of kit. Okay, folks, so again, we're going to do the riding portion test with these gloves. So we're going to cut now back on the bike and show you what these gloves are like out on the open road.
Okay, on a typical wet November day, leaves all over the road, slippy as hell here in the UK. I'm out in the rain, testing out the Saviorheat heated gloves. Thing is, here in the UK, you don't really have a choice. We've had some great dry weather recently, but every time I always want to come out, it always seems to change. But anyway, it's a great day for testing. I still feel like crap, by the way. For those of you who watch the channel regularly know I had the dreaded lurgy and I've still got it. I'm shaking it off. But that doesn't stop me getting out for a ride. So okay, we've got the goat skin, waterproof, Saviorheat gloves, and I've had these on for about 20 minutes now and they are on full heat, and I've got a nice toasty hand inside. They are very, very comfortable. That's one good thing, and the most important thing, especially when you're on a bike, is being able to have a feel of your controls, grip and whatnot while you're riding. And that's probably the most important thing, is that you can get to all your controls. So you need your gloves to be the right fit. If they're too big or the fingers are too much, you've got too much sticking out, they're not going to be that good, because you can't touch anything, because obviously they're not fitting properly. So these are, I said on the garage part of the review, true to size, so there's no problem with that. These are an XL glove on my hand. Some building work there. 3M insulated, so even without the heat you're still going to have a warm hand and protect you from a lot of the cold. But when it gets down to the sort of minus temperatures, this road's pretty shit, isn't it? What a crap day. They are still going to keep you warm. I think that's where I was up to. So in comparison, like I said, I've worn the top name gloves through the colder weathers, and we did the other review. So this is the last review of the review series, and after testing all 3 pairs of winter gloves, I can safely say that there's not a lot of difference in quality between the 3. Things are getting better these days between manufacturers and what they produce, and batteries especially. So the quality of the battery and the longevity of the battery is one of the most important things when you're out on a ride. You don't want it to run out of power halfway through your ride when it's sub-zero temperatures. So these on the high heat, I think it's 3.5 hours of heat, which if you're going out for a little local ride to cafe and back, it's going to be fine. But obviously anything beyond that, you're going to run out of battery life. So it might be worth just investing, for any glove you buy, a second, oh that's slippy, a second set of batteries. And I think that's what I'll probably do. So if you're out, say on an overnight jaunt somewhere, I can't see shit again, you want to make sure you've got plenty of battery power to keep your hands warm. That's the most important thing. But overall, they're very comfortable, and like I said, it's 44 degrees now outside. It's sort of 7 to 8 degrees maximum here today, and with snow forecast it's only going to get colder in the UK. So with these sort of temperatures you definitely want to stay warm. I am actually wearing a heated gilet as well underneath, which is keeping my body warm. The only thing I've not got in is my trouser liners. But the thing is with Saviorheat, and this is interesting because I'll show you when I stop at the next stop, which I'm just going to turn right. I've got rain blowing in my eyes because I can't have the visor down. This is a bad corner this for people coming around fast, so with leaves on the road I'm just going to take my time. I'm not doing any racing today, but we'll just turn right towards Roworth. Cracking part of the country this as well. But what a terrible day. Oh, if there's any reviewers out there, any companies who have decent helmets with anti-fogging, get in touch with me, because I'm interested to try something that's better than this showy. At least the rain's been enough at front. I did spray it with Rain-X before I come out. I can't look at that, it's so grey and miserable in front. Let's just park up here, folks. Okay, and let's just hope no one goes into the byway. This'll do here. Let's just park up right here. Okay, so this is the interesting bit. The only thing I will say is you've got to watch this strap here, because if you undo it too far and it comes off, you can't get it back in with a glove on. So you've got to take your hand back out to do so. Right, let's grab my phone, and then this is the interesting bit, folks. That won't recognise my fingerprint. There we go. We can go into the app, Saviorheat, press the app, and how cool is this? So if you watch this now, we're on high. I'm going to go to medium setting, and it jumps to medium. Go to low setting, and you see it jumps to low setting. Let's do that again. So high, medium, and low. You can control your glove through the app. I don't know what benefit that is when you're wearing them, because you probably wouldn't be able to use the screen. But here's the timer. You can time the function to have the gloves on and switch them off. But not only that, if you go into, is it settings? Not settings. That switches them on and off. There you go. So switches on and off. Switch the gloves back on. You can add all sorts from socks, heated jacket liner, heated trousers, and have the whole lot from Saviorheat if you buy the products from them for all your heated clothing and control how hot you want each individual item. So that's pretty cool. Okay folks, so that is the Saviorheat heated glove. What do we think of those? It's a cracking pair of gloves. They look fantastic with the red leather, although is that getting dirty already? And again, it's about longevity, and it's how long these are going to last for, I can't tell. But if you get a season out of the 2 seasons, then that's great. But like I said, quality all in all is fantastic. Not a problem whatsoever with the quality of any of the products that I test. And my hands, again, they were cold before, turning blue. Put the gloves on and instantly I'm back to toasty again, so that I cannot fault. So again, thanks Saviorheat for sending me these to test. I think they're a fantastic pair of gloves, and like I said, it's all down to you guys. I will put a product link in the description, and well, it'll be in the comment section, sorry. Look at those bloody clouds up there. So great and doomy and doom clouds every time I come out. So that, folks, sort of rounds off my review of the Saviorheat heated gloves. Thank you very much. Brilliant pair of gloves, keeping my hands nice and toasty. Quality overall. So again guys, it's up to you. You will find the link down in the comments section for you if you want to check them out. Again, and all the other things they do have on their site regarding heated clothing. But for now, hope you've enjoyed watching, folks. So I'll carry on my little ride here in the British crappy weather and leave you to it. But until the next time, folks, thanks for watching. We'll be seeing you soon.